Sikuianade Ball Olaram, or hello everyone and welcome. A Wolves Den Games is proud to present Therapeutic Thursdays with your host, Garoy Lorkier. Welcome. Hope everyone is doing all right. I do apologize for that slight delay there. We are live now, however. So yeah, yesterday we left off having just gotten Labyrinthian open, which is funny how two of the main places I've been trying to get into. No, just trying to make sure I have everything where I'm supposed to, rather than having to hop to be right back for a second in order to handle whatever. But I think everything's all set. Can folks hear the game all right? I'm hoping y'all can hear me okay. So yeah, we're going to jump over to Labyrinthian now that we've gotten that opened up. I want to take a look at some of the puzzles in here. Last night, after ending the stream, which was about 3:30 in the morning, I ended up completely, well, not completely. I mean, all my original ideas and notes and stuff are still the same. But I kind of scrapped everything I'd done for the one-shot already and started rewriting that, going from a format standpoint. And while that is a bit crazy, we did get some of that taken care of, which is awesome. I do want to thank everyone who's able to join us, regardless of where you may be. Just greatly appreciated. Although over here at on twitch.tv/wolvesdengames, we could really use the help keeping the numbers up. Yes, Miss Adika. Okay, we'll kill the dragon first. Where are you going, dragon? Should I hit it? I don't know if I hit it or not. That should hit it. I'll take your word for it. I'm in the studio, so there's a closed door between here and there. So yeah, we're gonna go into Labyrinthian, but I figure if there's a dragon that's just gonna kind of feed himself to us. Oh, he's after a giant? Did I hit him? I think I hit him. Where are you going, bruh? Where are you going? Dovahkiin, right? That means kin of dragons. Okay, I don't know what happened there. But it's time to move closer. What bow am I using? That also might help. Haven. But Haven needs a no, Haven doesn't need a recharge. That one needs a recharge. Got to keep that arc in mind. Now you notice me. I'm guessing none of my previous arrows even reached them. Where you going, dragon? Don't go running off. I need those arrows back. Come here. Punk? Oh, good. I thought that was going to glitch out on me. I was like, no, 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 no. There, got my arrows back. And the dragon sold a boot, so... Now I gotta get back up there. That was interesting. So yeah, we've been mostly just running around doing exploration stuff, and I had come over here yesterday because Labyrinthian sounds like a really interesting kind of place, especially if you're looking for ideas and inspiration for things like traps and puzzles that would make sense in game, as opposed to, hey, here's a quick little kids boards game. Why don't you play that for a minute, and that'll take the place of some other role-playing possibility. Not that there's anything against utilizing other things to fit in there. Welcome, Patricia. And congrats on the new badge there for you. That's our VIP badge next to your name, by the way. I'd come here and I didn't have the piece I needed, and it turns out both of the places I wanted to explore the most were attached to the same quest. Do I get to keep the... Probably not. Find the Staff of Magus. I can do that. Maybe. I mean, I'm sure I can. I've done it plenty of times. Usually when, like, much earlier on in the game, like, I better learn some magic quick. Get all that taken care of, and then find the Thieves Guild and go, wait a second, I don't want the skull. I've got plenty of Bob elsewhere. And then, of course, there's, you know, Carl. Not to sell you short, Carl. Promise. Of course, now that he's got his new sunglasses, he's too good for me. Ooh, I don't know if I have that one. Huh.
Let's just get inside. See what's in there.
Can you imagine the looks on their faces when we come back?
Pickpocketing a ghost. That'd be hilarious. And I'm sure there's all kinds of lore attached to that, but we are on a specific time limit tonight, so we got to keep on keeping on, especially if we want to find those puzzles. Although, if that was intended to, ooh, Savos's Deep Dark Secret. That's right. It's been a long time since I've played through and just, like, the first time I played through, I sat there and just soaked up all the lore. And then I went, okay. And then Borderlands showed up, and I went, now I gotta learn all this lore too. And then Assassin's Creed showed up, and I went, now I gotta learn history? I don't know, my head started hurting after a while. Aha, okay. Just to make absolutely certain. Whirlwind Sprint. I knew this was gonna happen. Whoops, that was way off. Get off me, skeleton. Heh. Bye-bye, dragon. It would make sense I couldn't get any scales from him. Last dude's like, where'd everybody go? That was just funny. Wow, that was... Huh. I remember that being a much more anxiety-inducing fight. And that was when I found a way to sneak in here. What a trip. This time I accidentally dropped right into the middle of combat with them just waiting for me. I've had, like, dragon skeletons drop out of the blue when I've fast traveled. Whether it's the...
We have to go back. We can't leave Gerduin.
You barely made it out alive. You want to go back in?
It's too late. There isn't enough of him left to go back in after.
Why am I getting that hitch?
I was always taught to avoid these types of meetings. I think I see why now.
Do this.
Savos is right. We can make it just
What do I keep telling folks? Rogue's got a rogue. Oh, yikes. That's not good. Come on, Bruins. Why, I root for both the... Okay, that's really weird. It just got up and flew away. It's kind of a trip. I don't know if I've seen that before. So we've got at least 2 folks in here. And that's good. But hopefully we can get at least another 1 or 2 in before too long. And hopefully they'll stay for a bit, because... I mean, technically, I'm reasonably sure there's at least 3 in here. But of course, it's not going to count me as I'm the broadcaster. Here, can you hold this? That wasn't very nice of me, was it? Although, I mean, is it just me, or the dead should just, you know, stay dead, right? Yeah, I kind of figured, especially when they just hand you the book. Well, then don't. Really? I know that you're Laura Bailey and all. Thanks, Carl. Don't make me have to go all on you. Couldn't help it. I mean, we're here for entertainment, right? It's not like we're playing a new game and, you know, playing a walkthrough and giving people hints and tips. Nah, we're here to basically entertain folks. So we might as well be entertaining. At least I hope we're entertaining. Did I just pop it in the head as it was standing up? I did. Thanks for helping me kill your buddy there, Mr. Draugr Deathlord, sir. Uh-oh. Where am I? I don't think I was supposed to go that way. Whoops. Serana, if you can make it down here. I hope you don't jump. Whoops. Did I, like, bypass the entire... Cool. Sorry it's chilly, but I completely understand that. It's always nice to kind of let things do the work for you, for the most part. Whether it's cooking or exploring dungeons for loot. I mean, that's your traditional dungeon crawl. I don't like to be very traditional. I mean, I tend to have very specific reasons for certain things being in certain places. And then adjust things accordingly. Will you? If it's not Serana, it's one of her undead minions. Thanks, Dave. Can you move? Wow, I'm faster than the game, apparently. Stay down. Yeah, I'll take that. That's a lot of damage from one bow. Will you leave? Oh, and if anybody hasn't seen it yet, just because it's really funny and they're nice short episodes, I believe there's even a command on the bot for that, Miss Adika. Maybe you can check on it. But it's Will Friedle's new show. If you're unfamiliar with who Will Friedle is, he was Eric Matthews on Boy Meets World. He was the voice of Ron Stoppable from Kim Possible. Terry McGinnis from Batman Beyond. I'm pretty sure that was the correct title of that series. And now has a show that is just absolutely hilarious. And the fact-finding, or lack thereof, is even funnier, because everybody's response to Will's question is just almost these blank stares. Like, I don't even know what to think here, let alone how to answer. And it's brilliant. One of the questions that he asks most commonly to every single one of the guests is, what's it like being married to Laura Bailey? Hey, Carl. Friend? What friend? You talking about me? I'm not who you think I am, pal. You're probably thinking that because it's the same emulate, that I'd be the same person. I think my accent kind of slipped there. But for something like D&D, that doesn't really matter because it's a fantasy world. While the language may be loosely based on something recognizable. Here, hold that while I switch bows here.
Knew I'd heard something.
Still loving that paralysis inducer. It's funny that he thinks that the whole draining my magicka means a whole lot to me right now. Will you? Never mind then. You took my shot, Laura. Heh. You don't know me very well, do he? There you go. I've now gotten better with my archery on a game than I have in real life. Huh. And yet no skip frames on... Oh, Dragon Priest. Okay. It's been a while since I faced one of those. I haven't collected all those masks yet, have I? Well, we're gonna have to start changing that. I once had the whole collection. And I don't remember how, but there was a way to do something unusual or other. Okay, that's the way I came in. Is there another way through here? I'm not seeing one. Is there something else back here? What am I missing? I'll pick this stuff up. I still remember those streams where I accidentally stumbled onto Dragon Priests and just killed them. There was a couple of them, I think, in the northwest part of the map. Oh. So there's a whole vein of ore that I can't, that it's just glitched out. That's a little annoying. But I wanted the gold. Why, do you need it? Not really. Huh. That's a good question. Considering based on some educated guesses, I mean, I could be way off, but I would I'd guess, honestly, there are two people that immediately come to mind as far as voices for dragons. One, because of the Chroma Conclave, Matthew Mercer. But I don't know if I even want to dignify that one. That doesn't even deserve a one-liner. But yeah, Matt did an incredible job with Thordak, Raishan, Geladon, and I'm blanking on the other two. There you are. Why did the arrow do that? Boy, yeah, hang on. Yeah, the other person, I mean, I could think of quite a few, actually, sitting down and think about it. I can't think of his first name, but I think I don't even want to make a guess on the name offhand, but the guy who did the voice of Skeletor for the cartoons for He-Man also did the voice of Falcor from Neverending Story, things like that. Ooh, somebody clip that for me, please. That was beautiful. Oh, that was beautiful. Somebody please clip that for me. I mean, I could always go in and get it myself, but another voice actor who's very good with the more unusual sounds, because guy's able to call up sounds that I've never heard before. Call D. Bradley Baker? I believe that's the one I'm thinking of. I mean, Troy Baker's great. Don't get me wrong. Nothing against him at all. But most voice actors that I have heard give particular interviews are just stunned by the capabilities of that guy. Someone else who often does certain creature voices and is very well known for it is um, Peter. I'm blanking on his name. I can't believe I'm blanking on his name. He's probably most famous for not only being Eeyore from the Winnie the Pooh series, but, and this is a part that usually trips people out, also the voice of Optimus Prime. Oh, I remember this quest now. Okay. I always thought these weapons looked really cool. I mean, I know compared to most of the stuff that I've got already, the only reason why I haven't upgraded certain ones already is specifically due to wanting that ability to double enchant before I get to that point. There you are. Hi, how you doing? Hold that for me, please. How about another couple of them? Ooh. Blessings of Vaxeldon right there. Whoops. That was my own fault. It's like, I keep getting shot, and I don't know where it's coming from. Where'd he go? That was rather funny. Occasionally something will happen on a game and I'll be like, oh, I wish I could clip that. And unfortunately, much of the time that means having to stop, particularly reset the screen, or use the shift tab, because I'm on the computer, to bring up the Steam overlay so that I could run back through it real quick to grab the clip. And it just takes too long. So it's either that or wait until ooh. Yep, taking that. Or just go back to the video afterwards. Figure out where the heck it was. And grab the clip at that point. We do have a spot to post those on our Discord. And not just our clips, but anybody else you might happen to watch on Twitch, if there was a clip that you thought was particularly interesting. Really? I'm guessing I was just not holding the bow long enough. Of course, the other interesting thing is with voice actors in particular, you get voices you don't expect from people you don't expect. For example, for those who may not know, yes, Bart Simpson is a girl, and Nancy Cartwright is an amazing voice actress. Voice actor? I'm never sure what's correct anymore. Voice actor. We'll just go with that. Hopefully that doesn't upset anybody. But yeah, not only is she Bart Simpson, but she's Nelson Muntz, Ralph Wiggum, and if you remember Animaniacs, she's little Mindy from the Buttons and Mindy segments, which I think is particularly interesting. The one who is known for sitting there and saying, "Okay, I love you, bye-bye." Calling her mother lady. "Okay, lady." Why does a warhound
Who's there?
bark like a mutt?
Knew I heard something.
Is that a Neil Gaiman reference? Oof.
Where'd you come from?
Dagnabbit, why do y'all always... You should know by now that I go left. Okay, statistically, I have no idea if that's in any way, shape, or form correct. If my allies would stop getting in my way, then maybe I'd stop, accidentally killing them. Is that really too much to ask? Y'all are supposed to be my followers, so follow, don't take the lead. Watch what I'm doing so you know where to go so you don't, well, die. Steadfast ward. I think I have that, but let's double check, just to be on the safe side. Yep. I think we're getting a little closer. I haven't really noticed any real, puzzles. I would have figured more puzzles. Unless, of course, I got myself completely lost. Yeah, I don't remember ever seeing them anywhere else. I mean, I remember there being ghosts throughout the game. But I don't recall ever seeing these things, or these particular guys or their warhounds anywhere else. I just find it funny that it's essentially what the... It was a frost. How did I get all these knocked down? Or did you do it, Serrana? Because I don't... Yeah, because it sounds like...
Who's there?
Yep, that was a better choice.
Knew I heard something.
Only because I'd rather have the time to deal with the bigger threat first. It's up there. I'm coming. Ish. I believe he did, and then we killed him. Pretty sure. No, I hadn't been up here. It's like, did I fall from all the way up there? No. Luckily, I did not. Cabbages? No cabbages. Cabbages? No cabbages. I didn't want that. Whoops. What? Again, I don't think he's gonna learn anything when he's dead. I mean, maybe I'm just weird, but... That's something Jim Carrey was definitely correct about in that Batman movie. If folks didn't know, I did follow Batman comics for quite a while, so... So I used to be a comic book-ish nerd, but I'm not really much of a comics person now. Really? Isn't that the guy I already killed? Oh, it's hers. Never mind. Apparently he didn't really have anything to say. Okay, left or right? Left or right? I'm gonna guess. Right. Good guess. Yeah, I do enjoy the appearance because they are rather cool looking. I'll take those just because that tends to be how I do things. What I should do is just take all my normal non-enchanted stuff and just sell it. Just keep the enchanted stuff. Let's see what happens. Heh. Oh, really? All because I hit him in the axe handle? That's kind of cool. It hit the target, that's all that matters. See, that would be the kind of thing that you would get on like a Nat 1 or something. You hit your target, but... Okay, I'll keep that in mind for sure. Probably because of the protections they give. Oh, and in case anybody hadn't noticed, we've started kind of picking up more of the flowers as part of our Yasha collection, or I guess our Ashley collection. due to Ashley Johnson of Blind Spot and Growing Pains, for anybody old enough to remember that show. Let's go for the tougher target first, while everybody's freaking out to deal with that. Drop you, pop you in the back. Did he just try to knock it out of the air? Who's shooting at me? Oh, I guess it was just the game finally catching up. I probably didn't need the Ancient Nord War Axe. Ancient Nord War Axe. Ebony. Huh. No ivory? For me, it depends on what piece of gear it happens to be. Again, if I can double enchant, then what I would do is make either Daedric or ebony armor, and then enchant it with both frost and fire protection. That way it gives me both of those, and then maximize that on as many items as I can. And then probably combine like Gil and Hunter's Mark. I'll catch you by surprise. One down. We take you down. Well, with one of them dead, it's going to be a lot harder for him to continue that ritual. Again, maybe a lot of it has something to do with my what's the proper pronunciation here? Penchant for penchant for oh, there you are. Approaching all of these kinds of things with sorry, Laura, but that's what happens when you jump in my way like that. But with all the roguing, it does mean using cover to my advantage as much as possible. mean, that was almost too easy. Now he's nothing but an empty pile of ash. Bum, bum, bum. I would have gone for more the nightshade, but I have to be on the other side, don't I? I believe so. But yeah, one of the great things about voice acting is the ability to slaughter fish. Yeah. Your appearance has no bearing on the job per se, because it's all based on your voice. Well, that's looks like that's one of the few things I've been able to kind of surprise you with then. Seriously? Now it's too much? That can go and that can go. Easy. Wait. Right. Right. Just making sure. Hey, there's some more of the nightshade. We can grab these too. Really? Cool. We can fit it. But yeah, I figure keep upping enchantment and keep boosting things.
I had no choice. It was the only way to make sure that monster never escaped.
Sure.
I promise you, I'll never let this happen again. I'll seal this whole place away.
Too late. I had to stand up for the ghost to disappear. That's kind of funny. Here we go. Walking down the street. Yeah. It's one of the reasons why I try to make sure that
So, you made it out of there alive.
I did.
Arcana was right. You are dangerous. I'm afraid I'll have to take that staff from you now. Arcana wants it kept safe. Oh, and he wants you dead.
Nice try.
Nothing personal. You fool. You don't stand a chance.
Dude, I just took out a dragon priest. Don't give me that crap. I don't stand a chance. If Laura would stop getting in my way. Nope. That was close enough. As far as weight was concerned. Where is the lever? Was it back? Wait. Because it looks like there's a door right here, right? Am I mistaken? Or am I just not allowed to go through there? Apparently more the latter than the former. No pun intended. True, but I also think this is not really expected for somebody to be coming at level 46. I could be wrong there, though. Drop some stuff off. Just real quick. That was annoying. Aha, there we go. I always find it interesting when I stumble across things that I wasn't looking for, and I'm just like, hey, what's that? Oh, cool. Yikes. Yeah, I'd say so. I mean, Bleak Falls is supposed to be relatively early on. And if you don't go to it immediately, they kind of send you back that way anyway. Before you have to deal with that first dragon. Now it's just a matter of dropping stuff off real quick so that we don't have to worry about it later on. Let's see, we've been on for an hour already. That works. Want to hold on to the arrows as much as possible. That, once I get it enchanted. Although, then I probably shouldn't have put it away already, huh? Yeah, most of these I'm not going to really need personally. One of these days I'll go through without a stream and just get all this stuff organized so that I don't have to worry about it so much anymore. And that way there's not so much just packed in a single spot. I'm not even going to bother with those right now. It's usually the main reason why I end up with way more potions than I ever use. It's because I just don't want to go through the inventory. Wow. It's amazing how much stuff you can pick up on a single run through somewhere. Whoops. Still got to go back for the opus, which I had gone back, and then there was some screw up apparently in the save, and I forgot. So I'll have to go back to that eventually. A lot of the different armors and stuff I have only because collection reasons. I really don't care one way or the other. Once I have a particular one I like the look of, I leave it at that. And then I'll upgrade it as much as my particular skills will allow. Whoops, I probably should have held on to that. Yeah, I'll pick up more. I remember I had a little bit of trouble with that, but I think I ended up actually having the Elder Scrolls Wiki to help me for that one. Just going back for the very specific locations. Okay, so now we'll go deal with this crazy elf. See, about 20 minutes or so, we'll have a short break. Unless something is needed before that. Oh, wow. That's kind of nuts. They don't like me very much in Winterhold right now.
Wait, I know you.
No, you don't. Oh, yeah. I don't know if it'll work, but I think it'd just be kind of cool to... Nope, that ain't gonna work. Oh, I have to use a staff, don't I? Nice! Okay, what am I missing here? How did I... Okay. Was pretty sure that's the direction I needed to go. I kind of guessed on solving that particular puzzle. I hit a wall and I went, well, I had to fight for this staff, so...
You think I don't know what you're up to? You think I can't destroy you? The power to unmake the world at my fingertips. And you think you can do anything about it? Ha! I am beyond your pathetic. You
I've been using it on the eye.
Still you persist? Very well.
Yeah, I figured.
Come then. See what I can do now.
Whoops. Ah, okay. So I gotta keep it on him. Keep it on him or keep it on the...
You think I don't know what you're up to? You think I can't destroy you? The power to unmake the world at my fingertips. And you think you can do anything about it? I am beyond your pathetic attempts. You cannot touch me. Enough! Still you persist? Very well. Come then. See what I can do now.
I need to get... Oh, it's gotta be the staff. It's a start. Huh. I probably should have picked up some health potions. I mean, this doesn't seem to be doing anything to Ancano. Staff needs a recharge. I'm so much better with... Oh yeah, that's true. Well, I did summon my Atronach. Admittedly, it was more to handle that. Maybe that's it? There you are. Oh, that's what it is. Use this to close it, to take away his protection. Then get in as many shots as I can. Yikes. Huh. They give out soul gems. Good to know. That's probably quite possible. I was more worried in trying to figure out what that puzzle was. I mean, I knew the staff had to be involved somehow, and I know he had said use it on the eye, but I wasn't sure how long I was supposed to.
I don't know. Ancano is gone, but whatever he's done to the eye doesn't seem to have stopped. I have no idea what to do.
Okay. Is that it? Okay.
We knew you would succeed. Your victory here justifies our belief in you.
that
You've
was
proven yourself
that was
more than
crazy.
worthy to guide the College of Winter. The eye has grown unstable. It cannot remain here, or else it may destroy your college and this world. It must be secured. Kano's actions prove that the world is not ready for such a thing. We shall safeguard it. For now. You now have the opportunity
Yeah.
to maintain your college and Kano with your lives. You have our gratitude, Archmage.
Sorry about that, folks. Had a air bubble or something. So now I get to be Archmage. Archmage? Archmage.
College is safe again thanks to your work. I knew you had it in you.
Never sure on that one.
Message itself right. There's
I
no
tend to
more
go
serving an
Arc.
Archmage, in my opinion. Here, consider these yours, and the Archmage's quarters as well. I shall be here for advice, should you need.
Woohoo!
Well, yes. This is rather embarrassing. I can't find my alembic.
Again?
I suppose I could use another one, but if you happen to see it, would you mind bringing it to me?
I've given it to him once before.
My alembic. I need it for some research and can't seem to find it.
Yay! So that gets us the last residence? I think. And I haven't quite gotten the additional bit just yet. Wow, that's a lot of potions. Kind of needed the healing stuff, just in case. I mean, I can always make more. I'm not really worried about that. And I'm not searching all the bags again just yet. No cabbages. Oh yeah, I already cleaned that out. And that. It's a dagger, gotta take them. Those boots are enchanted. Pretty sure. Yeah, I'm glad for that. Especially if you've got a bunch of dragon soul, or a bunch of shouts that you've collected. But you need to get them unlocked. At least you know that coming to the college every so often means, hey, there's going to be a dragon. Just because I'm curious. Yeah, I didn't figure that would do anything. Okay, so we've gotten that one. See if I can do this without getting arrested. Oh, hey, Andres. Cool. Cool. Well, one thing that will help is having the video available will mean that you'll have plenty of additional notes that you can add to it. And as far as backstory, mainly all we would need in particular would be a basic motivation as to why your character has decided to stop whatever job he'd been doing and start adventuring. Even if it's something as simple as, I need the money to open my own tavern. It at least gives an excuse as to why you want to take the extra risk.
I know you.
Where's the Jarl? Excuse me, I need to speak with your Jarl, please.
May the gods watch over, then by my right, I grant you this weapon from the armory to serve as your badge of office.
And no need to be nervous.
I'll also notify the guards of your new title. Wouldn't want
Although I completely understand. Howdy, Phantom Omaha, welcome. Hehehe. Now I'm a Thane. And now that whole misunderstanding over one gold piece should no longer be an issue. Oh yeah, now I need to go talk to this guy. It's going pretty good. I am going to need a short break here soon. Also, Andres, after our stream, since Critical Role is going to be on for a while, an accidental folk hero. So the whole reason why he, why people know him is because of something that he did on accident. That works. It's just, okay, what exactly was the accident that caused his sudden fame? Not that I necessarily need to know it. However, if we end up taking Shard and continuing on with something more than just a simple one-shot, which I'd be open for, it would just mean running a 4th campaign. Not that I have an issue with that either. The other good question would be, where might your character be from? I will need to get a picture and post that into the Discord, most likely, so that you have a basic idea of where on the continent you'd be most likely to have come from. Not currently, but I am more than happy to discuss things with you there in terms of that. Yeah, currently, as far as the one-shot, anything there is nothing story-related or anything like that. Mostly because I don't want to spoil it for anybody ahead of time. That also means that there are certain things that have been...
Greetings, Archmage. May I help you, Archmage? Who sent
There we
you?
go.
Was that the college? The Jarl?
So yeah,
We agree
that
there
should
will be no more questions.
kind of help with things. I'm excited too. I've run one shot previously for a charity stream.
You're working with the traitor.
So I've done
Tell
it
us more
before,
about the Argonian maid, the lusty.
and I've also played in a couple on stream. So I'm going to need a little
you everything. What do
I,
you know?
please bear with me for any technical difficulties, as that does happen, particularly with Discord. It's why it might be better for us to record the one shot, and then that way we can do some edits to cut for time if necessary, in terms of like dead air from people thinking and trying to make certain decisions. Anytime we might sidetrack from the game itself because some comment or question. Not that those are a problem. I have no problem just keeping those there, but it'd be kind of cool to have like an aired version and maybe a director's cut version for to throw up on Patreon or something. Just a thought.
They are.
Yeah.
Except
Okay.
the gem is always
Sorry, I got a little sidetracked talking D&D, and
Azura's star.
as that is
A Daedric
closer to our actual
number of
day
souls
job.
to pass through it. Some of us wanted to find out how. I was working under Malin Varn then.
And as this is something that it actually pertains directly to our day jobs, and the links above there.
Malin wanted to alter the star. It drove him mad. Students started dying.
Oh, I remember this one now.
Look, I don't care who
Okay,
wants to find
cool.
the star, but don't take it back to Azura. The Daedra are evil. They're the reason Malin went insane.
I understand what that's like. That could help.
I mentioned how the star is a soul gem, only it never gets
I have
used.
certain memory tricks on how to remember certain
You can only store
particular
black souls in the
ones.
star belonging to the lesser creatures. Azura's magic won't allow black souls to enter it. As a mortal, Malin's soul was black, so part of his work was breaking past Azura's rules. He
Okay.
was close before. Well, I already told you.
Off for this one. We'll do a quick save after we get to where we're going, and then we'll take a short break and return to this as quickly as possible. Where are we going? Why am I not seeing the arrow? Or the indicator, whatever the heck it is. Just that way? Southwest. So that'd be southwest. This way somewhere? I actually have to find something. This is kind of cool. As a streamer, I can say that technically I do have my public persona and my I'm gonna jump here first. My public persona, which is me doing the streams and our usual business work, and then there's... Am I muted? I shouldn't be muted. Are you muted? I have no idea where it is. Anyway, So we'll do the exploration to find it after the break, rather than me sitting here trying to search it out. But first, in case there was a dragon here. I wasn't expecting there to be one, but wait. I'm seeing, is it here? Because it certainly seems to be overlapping with this kind of, huh. Yeah, because I'm not seeing the the indicator is showing up on the map, or on the little crossbar thing, which I'm sure you folks have noticed. But despite following that whole, oh, there it is. Finally. Really? You're right. Directly across the lake from the house? Wow, that's really funny. Hi, uh, hi, bot? Kind of funny that that our cat there. Oh, it's not even, oh yeah, it is inside. Funny how the cat there just, um, said hello to our bot, of all things. That is kind of crazy. Oh, by the way, you just got to go across from your first home. Well, first home on Skyrim. Wait. Okay, yeah. So it will be further on and further in. Before we do that, we're going to go ahead and grab our break real quick. We will be back in 5 minutes, roughly, give or take a few. So please bear with us. I hope you'll stick around for the rest of the stream. Immediately following our stream tonight, we will be hosting Critical Role, who will be live. Feel free to go over to there if you'd like, or if you prefer to sit and chat with us while watching, that's fine with us as well. But yeah, please keep that in mind. In the meantime, please go ahead and grab yourself something to drink or something to eat. Whatever you may need to do as, whoops, let's clear those. This is 354 for those following along. We'll save that there. And yeah, we will be back with you as quickly as we can. Thanks for joining us so far, and we hope to see you for the rest of the stream as well. So, see you in just a few, folks.
They've walked you through Horizon Zero Dawn, through The Last of Us, through for honor. This summer, one man, one horde, one motorcycle, many, many locations with an open world map, and one very large arsenal. When the dust settles at the end of the day, who will remain standing? Will it be Deacon St. John? Or those he stands against? Find out for yourself at twitch.tv/wildwolfgaming1. Stay wild, everyone. In the video game streaming system, the viewers are represented by two distinct groups: the gamers who provide walkthroughs and compete for wins, and the entertainers who provide nonsense and fun. These are the games of the Insomnia Squad. Doink Doink by Mike Post. Come to twitch.tv/awolvesdengames and click the follow button. That way you will be notified for further games by the Insomnia Squad.
welcome back, folks. Okay, that's a little better. Yeah, so we're gonna go find the Black Star of Azora here. I want to make sure that I mean, I've already cleared this location, so I'm not really expecting
Wow. This is gorgeous.
trouble.
I'm glad you're here with me.
Huh. That actually sounds like something not the accent for the character, but the what's the word? The general lines in particular. It sounded like something that Laura said to, well, Jester said to Travis during the Dark Toe arc of Campaign 2. This place looks surprisingly lively for one that I've cleared already. Did that hurt? Right in the side of the head like that? That was quick. I'll take that. Can you get off the table, please? Thank you. I don't want the fragments. Unless there's a way to reconstitute busted soul gems, I see no point in those. If there is a way, however, gotta take all the daggers. Those are for Liam. Well, Vax in particular. I've got plenty of copies of that. Also for Liam. Okay. One of these days I should actually probably glance through all the books that we've picked up over the course of the last 300 and something saves. How did I not see that? Okay, did I come in that way? No. Door? No, we'll go this way.
Where'd you come from?
I have no idea where he came from.
I knew I'd heard something. Teamwork right there.
Yup. Let me loot the guy before you bring him back to life. The irony of her bringing a necromancer back to life. Sorry about the coughing issues, folks. Always tends to get worse this time of year. Boo.
Who's there?
One down. Two down. Three down. That was quick. Where... Okay, there he is. I was like, where'd the dead guy go? Which doesn't really say a whole lot, does it? Where'd the dead guy go? Ooh. Does that mean there's something here, or... Nope. Had to check. Especially after that last chest that was found, huh? It's always helpful. Like, tilting my head is going to help me see around that corner. I think the first time I remember catching myself doing that was Indiana Jones, Raiders of the Lost Ark. Bring the star to Nellikar. I think they meant for that to rhyme. So what should we do? Should we return this, or should we... Oh, yeah, the other thing regarding D&D in particular, one of the things that kind of goes along with all that, in terms of character backstories, the one character that I currently have as a player, yes, as almost permanent DM, that does mean often running games without getting to play them. Which is a bit unfortunate, but I completely understand, and as long as folks enjoy the games that I come up with, then I have no problem just going ahead and running them. But the one character that I do run has a very, very minimal background. I didn't really need anything major for it. He is a Tabaxi Vengeance Paladin. Which means he swore an oath to a goddess in order to accomplish something in particular. Avenge his family if necessary. But his family had, when he was out hunting, when he had been younger, something had come through the village and like wiped it out. The village was a place that was run, controlled, peopled by the Thieves Guild, and so he's sworn an oath to track down whatever it is that destroyed the village and find out what happened to his family. In Skyrim terms, I guess you'd say he was a Khajiit born and raised in Riften, and then something happened that just wiped out Riften. The only evidence being some evidence of some kind of necromancer coming through with an army of possible undead. And so he spends his life searching for whatever had caused that. So, should I take it to the Shrine of Azura, or should I take it to Nellikar? What does chat think? I'm good with either one, so I've run both sides of that equation before. So, if there isn't a choice, I'll probably go to Winterhold. Or we can even go do something else entirely. That one's still glitched. That one seems to be glitched. We do have plenty of options, so. Yeah, we'll take a break from that and see. Generally, I don't really care where the souls come from, but if you've noticed, I haven't had to use Soul Trap for anything for quite a while, because I'm usually finding gems that already have the souls in them. So I'm not really sure, you know? I'm an equal opportunity soul thief. I guess that's one way to put it. White Star is more versatile. Is that the one where you have to go in and fight the guy that tried to turn it black in the first place, regardless? I don't remember. Or does that only happen if you take the Black Star? Or if you choose the Black Star? I can't recall. And, well, you are kind of the, Will you stop getting in my way? I don't like shooting you, Serana. Oh, that was a wasted shot then. Is there a chest or something hidden over here? No. Just an explanation as to where the skeevers came from. So, really? A deer? Yeah, that would be the main reason I would go with it, because the higher the higher powered the higher the power of the soul, that was cool. Dag nabbit. Well, you did kind of hold her in place for me, I guess. Yeah. Dagnabbit, I didn't want the other thing. Oh well. Where's that book? I kind of like the option of having the higher power, not only for enchanting particular items, but that way it takes a little less effort to recharge my stuff to its fullest, I guess. Okay, so I guess I gotta go this way to go up. I mean, other than the spiders, not that I'm against putting spiders into my game, but in a well-used and well-populated mine, there isn't going to be spiders. Wait. Switch bows, because it's a troll, and trolls have a weakness to fire, which actually also holds true for Dungeons and Dragons, just to mention it. Just got to be really, really careful what kind of trolls you're up against. Players, please keep that in mind when you hear troll. Pay attention to what they look like. Trust me.
I knew I heard something. Who's there?
Where did that one come from? Thank you, Serana. Ladies and gentlemen, Laura Bailey. Yeah, that was a little too perfect. Had to be done.
Where'd you come from? That'll teach you.
Now move, spider.
I knew I heard something. Done and done.
Really? You missed the other one. Oh. Please, will you stop doing that, at least with spiders? I mean, seriously. You've done an amazing job today. Go ahead and take a break. Pat yourself on the back. Seriously. As someone who was up until 7 this morning getting 2 pages done, it's okay to take a break. And besides, Critical Role's on tonight. Did I just... There was another passage. I know there was. I remember looking at it and then going, wait, we gotta do that first. Here it is. But first, okay, I guess it has to be through there then. Where in the world
Someone there.
is Carmen Sandiego? Because that wasn't her. I do not apologize for being a nerd. Because as I fight dragons, I think I'm getting that band right. Says the geeks will inherit the earth. It's a great song. You should check it out. Wow, now I'm starting to sound like Clues. Okay, that at least tells me how much of a delay there is. Okay, so he's already dead.
Who's there?
Hags all. What was that? That, ladies and gentlemen, is how you handle a hag.
That'll teach you.
Ooh, that would be a nice clip too. See, that would have been like the girl before she turned, and the other one would have been after. If it wasn't for the fact that I know you'd attack me the first chance you got. Okay, yeah, so I'm going this way. Bum, bum, bum. Imperial. Wow, that's an old commercial. Does that say just how old I am? Will I say just how old I am? Sure, I have no problem with that. I'll be 40 in February. Who? What? Oh, okay, as far as all that's concerned, yeah, you had me all confused there for a second. There, any future repercussions will take the actions of the party as individuals into account. well, okay, trying to connect those two directly could be a little difficult, as Taldore and Exandria, uh, Matt Mercer's world
It's
is.
high noon.
No, it isn't, Matt. We need a better one. We need a better voice clip of Matt's there, Carl. Yeah, let's not fall off a mountain. No. Yeah, I fell off the mountain. The thing to remember is it's not the fall that kills you, it's the sudden stop at the other end. That was... I don't know, I was kind of... respectfully. Yeah, that might be a good one. I was thinking more along the lines of the whole bunch of nerdy-ass voice actors. I mean, I could think of a whole bunch of them, including as McCree, him doing the whole I probably could have just gone the other direction. Anyway, McCree is the whole what? Respectfully. Respectfully. I mean, that one's kind of what. This gets so confusing sometimes. Respectfully, I'm not much of a impressions person. Which is weird, because that's usually my way of figuring out accents.
I'm not one for commendations, but I might have lost everything that matters, so thanks.
Oh, the tumble off the mountain. If you had caught it right after it and hit the clip button, it would, or the clip icon, then it could do that kind of thing.
I only just got my hands on it. I can only work so quickly.
Yeah. Fly is a spell I have not learned yet.
Wait, are you serious?
No, I'm not. I'm Kier.
You? I would be honored, beyond honored, to have such a thing here at the college. This opens up entire new realms of research for us.
2,000 gold.
Septimus, we're here to see this.
2,000 gold.
Thank you. Please, take this. It can't quite compare to an Elder Scroll, but still, you will be remembered for generations for this.
It's a conspiracy, I'm telling you.
Fight, Archmage or not, my rule. Well, I haven't seen one of these beauties in a long time.
It's okay, I can always play back through it and grab a clip that way.
Damn right I'm interested. Question is, are you selling? Well, considering no one else in Skyrim would buy something they couldn't possibly read, I'd say you don't have much of a choice. Tell you what, you bring me books like this, and I'll pay 1,000 gold each. I'll even throw in a translated edition I have for free. Interested?
Deal.
Here you go.
Cool. Yeah, let's not fall off the mountain, which I entirely proceeded to do exactly that. And you notice I didn't even land on my feet. Dagnabbit. Whoops. Well, at least the arrow didn't go far. Where'd you go, dragon? Did I scare you off or something? Nope. There you are. Now you're probably wondering why I went into stealth even though he can clearly see me. It's not because of the whole stealth mode, it's because of the altered aiming reticle. Will you land or something? I mean, come on, dude. Oh. That was nuts. See, what we should do... what we should do is have somebody who has the time and the patience to go through our videos and like put together or help us put together at least a bloopers reel that we could air during in place of our now outdated commercials. I don't think he's coming back. Okay, so there was that one. So yeah, I wanted to go with that because, yeah. I mean, I could have just walked. There you are. Dagnabbit. Nope. Well, I'd hate to be on the other side of that arrow. Because, you know, gravity. Okay. So, I guess we'll deal with the dragon first. I'll go talk to Nellikar, and we've got time. Although, thank you for the update. Good to know. We've got time before we have to worry about specifically flipping over. After all, this is our channel, not theirs. But since I don't want to miss, like, the opening announcements, and especially the opening intro for that show, which is absolutely brilliant if you haven't seen it. The animated intro is worth waiting through, even if you're not into sitting there and watching a bunch of nerdy voice actors play D&D for like 4 hours. By the way, I tend to be up and in chat at least until the first rebroadcast of that at midnight Pacific airs. So yeah, if folks want to come join us during any of those times, you're more than welcome to. That's why we don't do insomnia squads on Thursday. That buys us an extra. Where did he? There you are. You don't scare me. Kind of funny considering yesterday. Was it yesterday? Dealing with that ancient dragon? And he was just gonna sit there and wait for me, huh? How nice of you. What the... What the heck just happened? I've had that happen once before. And now the dragon's back. Come on, dragon. He is back. Can we get this over with, please? Where'd you go? Come back to the college. It's easier to kill you there. Where? Heh. Where are you going, dragon? Will you pick a spot, dragon? For crying out loud. Did I just go Jack O'Neill? Don't get cocky, kid. Yeah, when he shot that first TIE fighter. I got one. Great. Don't get cocky, kid. Especially when it just sat there waiting for me. Yeah, I guess I kind of walked into that one. Pride goeth before being shaken like a rag doll. Hey, dragon, over here. Smile pretty. Watch the birdie. See, sometimes I completely understand extremely random film lines and obscure trivia being thrown my way. My high school years was mostly made up of sitting around a table at my best friend's house and playing board games, or, you know, like GoldenEye, for hours and hours and hours on end. Or watching all kinds of films, mostly 80s and 90s stuff, being, well, born in 80. Finally. Now stay dead, dragon. I got business. Back to work. Nothing to see here, folks. Go about your business. It's all under control, people. Go back to...
I'm what... Find whoever did this.
It was the dragon. Were you not paying attention? He was fighting John Hughes, Kevin Smith, really? I know I've been attacked by dragons at all of my houses, I believe. Thank you very much. We'll also be able to...
I can finish Malin's work the way we had meant to before his madness. It would mean cutting the star off from Azora. Only black souls would be able to enter it once we finished.
Okay.
Give me a minute to examine the star. I'll see what we need to do.
Me just jumping into things.
Malin obviously was growing more desperate once he left the college.
He can't decide if he's going to sleep or if he's going to work. Come on, man. Snap out of it.
He did it. He actually managed to trap his own soul inside the star, but it's falling apart. It needs more and more souls.
It's falling apart.
The star is being used to sustain Malin's soul. I can't fix it while that fragment of him is inside.
So, let me kill him.
Precisely. If we were to somehow send a soul inside a special... I understand if you need some time to prepare. Let me know when you're ready.
Okay. First... just in case. Dag nabbit, no.
I told you what you wanted to know. I can send you into a... Okay, stand very still. This might sting.
See how this looks.
First, I'll... Now, take a deep breath.
My disciples have sent me a fresh soul.
Dag nabbit.
I was getting hungry.
It sounds like Indiana Jones music to me.
Something different about you.
That's very true.
And who are you to challenge me? I have conquered mortality itself. I've spat in the eyes of the Daedric Lords. This is my realm now. I've sacrificed too much to let you take it from me.
Nesharuati. Nigai Kir Solusoya. Really, Mr. Tremora? Whoops. I just noticed how low my health was. Okay, due to time, nah, we've got time for this. I can do this. I can do this. At least now we know I don't need to.
Azora's star. Maybe this is my chance.
Woohoo! Wow, what a night.
I can finish Malin's work the way we had meant to before his madness.
Okay.
It would mean cutting the star off from Azora. Only black souls would be able to enter it once we finished.
Why is she just walking into a corner?
I'll see what we'll need to do. Just give me a moment.
1/1000. Are you done yet?
He did it. He actually managed to trap his own soul inside the star, but it's falling apart. It needs more and more souls to sustain itself. The star is being used to sustain Malin's
Cool.
soul.
And we've got
We can't
our
fix
numbers
why a
up
fragment of him is
back
inside.
to 4 again.
Precisely.
That's cool.
But if
Hopefully
those
that'll
souls
help
enchanted Malin away, he's
that'll
got
help
a
us
bad
offset
case.
some
Souls
of
are only
our
allowed in, not out. If we were
our
to
early stats from tonight,
send a soul inside the star,
especially as we had mostly 3 in here most of the night, at least. I think.
a special type of soul. I understand if you need some time to prepare. Okay, stand very still. This
Wait.
might sting. First, I'll need to grab hold of your soul. Now, take a deep breath.
And now I'll rip it from your body.
So good. I was getting hungry. Why? There's something different about you.
It's the same voice as Delvin, isn't it?
And who are you to challenge me? I have conquered mortality itself. I've spat in the eyes of the Daedric Lords. This is my realm now. I've sacrificed too much to let you take it from me.
Isn't that essentially the same thing he'd already said? Heh. Potions. Oh, I'm glad I'd picked some of those up. What the? What the bloody? You don't worry me very much, Melon. Especially not when you're paralyzed.
Malin's enchantments are broken. Hold on. I'm going to pull your soul out of there. Brace yourself.
Cool. I even got to raid all of them. Yeah, I noticed that Dremora could see me.
The star has been cut from
Yeah, my night is going quite well, Puddle Jumper. Thank you. I do apologize for the late, welcome. I'm sure our new cat probably said hello. That was a little hectic.
Go ahead, take it. I'd sooner finally put this chapter of my life behind me.
Yeah, I've already kind of rated this guy for everything he had a while ago. So yeah, that gets a few more things off the list. Unfortunately, it is toward the end of our stream, but we're still here for a little while. Good thing I looked, huh? I would not have known about the cabbages. He can't come at me with the axe if I've already stolen the axe, right? Just got to see if there's some cabbages while we're here. Yeah, with Critical Role starting shortly, which we are hosting because, well, we tend to watch Critical Role. And rather than, I mean, their chat gets absolutely insane if just from the sheer number of folks that are there watching. So, in order to kind of make things a little easier in that respect, we just kind of host them here. I mean, we are sitting over, well, I am over in their chat as well, but I don't try and chat when they're live because that gets nuts. I do hope that we're able to handle it as well as they do, at least as well as they do, if we ever reach anything near that level. And if we do, it'll all be because of the people who have believed in us making it as far as... Why is all this noise not waking anyone up? Okay, so I've already checked for all the cabbages. Is that it? No. So we'll make one final pass in the main room. We'll head to Winstead Manor first in order to drop off our cabbages. Those are all meads. No ale for grog. What is it with these people and their aversion to cabbages? And yet somehow I've picked up 1,000 plus cabbages throughout the course of when we actually started that collection. I know it wasn't right at the very beginning, but it was close. Okay, so we'll jump over to Winstead to drop off the cabbages. We'll jump back to Lakeview to drop off the rest of the loot that has just randomly been picked up. And get to our usual closing location. Again, folks are more than welcome to stay here in our chat if you'd like during what we're hosting. If not, no worries. I know folks have things they got to do, but we certainly do appreciate it when folks join us, whether we are live or not. I'm still working on that one shot. I've gotten a lot of things done since just last night, in fact. And the last couple of days on Skyrim have also helped with certain issues I've been having trying to tie certain parts together here and there. So, yeah, the one shot, when we get to it, and it will be hopefully rather soon. We have one player currently. We have three more spots available. This being our first major one, it will be open to more than just our patrons, but our patrons, of course, get first dibs. After all, they have given us a little extra in support. Not to take away from those who I'm in the wrong house, aren't I? Oh well. Not to take away from those who are unable to support in that particular manner. Because just being here helps us a lot as far as moving forward. Okay. Now I gotta get back out there. Also, if we can, I'd love to be able to, I mean, I gotta ask. Problem is I'm not exactly sure who to ask. But I'd love to see if we can get the D&D Beyond commercial added to our break time lineup, because they've been a great help to me as a DM, and I think it seems to have helped our more recent games, being able to have me access people's screens and stuff, or character sheets, and add little notes and items in particular when it comes down to it. We already did that, and that. Yep, we got to this far. Okay. I'll get there. I'm just trying to get all these dropped off. We'll be done in time. We've got 12 minutes. But yeah, it should be a lot of fun. I am definitely no Matthew Mercer.
It's high noon.
Thank you, Matt. But I do my best, and I just want to try and bring something interesting to the table. And it's usually the players who end up making the majority of decisions, and also kind of being the dice rolls and the events that come from that can be a big asset when you need a little comic relief should the game get a little stressful, especially if you've reached the point where you can just really drop into character and feel like you're there, in which case, something like a dragon coming at you suddenly feels like a dragon is coming at you. You're like, crap, what do I do? And, oh no, I can't just respawn. It adds a little extra tension to things. You don't get save points. If things go really well, there's a chance, if the rest of the party is willing to jump through a few hoops for you, you could be resurrected in some way, shape, or form. Yeah, there's Bleak Falls right there. But yeah, we will be continuing some at least some Dungeons and Dragons talk in chat here, but we are running out of time. I need to grab Carl for our outro. I want to thank everyone for joining us. It is greatly appreciated. Again, there won't be an Insomnia Squad tonight, mostly because since we tend to host Critical Role, as they are one of our biggest inspirations, both in getting our company started. You know what? Let's get this dealt with first. Okay, 355 for those following along at home as far as the save number. Let's cut the music there, I think. I hope. Shift to something a little more personable for when it comes to these kinds of announcements. Yeah, we have our links down below if anybody's interested. Again, I think we need to add Facebook. I completely forgot. Last night I was up until 7 this morning rewriting the first 2 pages of the one-shot adventure that we will be featuring here, either recorded or live. Probably recorded, at least for the first run or 2. One of the things that goes with playtesting is it means it needs playing through more than once in order to see how things play out between different combinations and different ideas that the players themselves might come up with, which can be interesting, and it can take things in directions that nobody expected, which can also be a lot of fun. I am also hoping that should things work out, this may actually continue on into a larger stream option, possibly even a running campaign, depending on our players and who might be interested in joining. But no promises just yet. We got to kind of see how things go. But yeah, we are working on expanding a lot of the options we will have available to our viewers, to our patrons, to our customers, and to the public in general. Because I mean, communities are what help support people, especially when things are rough. I mean, we're all human beings, and times are hard for everybody in most cases. Even if it doesn't visually appear that way, you never really know what someone's going through until you've walked a mile in their shoes. And the one thing to remember is we're all of us from planet Earth, so maybe we should, try and remember that. In the meantime, thank you all for joining us, and we will, I know I've probably said that a few times, I apologize. I'm tired. We do hope to see you next time. For those who are willing to join us for Critical Role immediately following, well, it should certainly be an interesting episode, to say the least. And again, we have our Discord and everything where we will be talking either there or here or somewhere regarding some upcoming D&D stuff from our company, as well as just general gaming ideas and brainstorming, basically. So if you'd like to join in on some of that, you're more than welcome to join us. So until next time, I'm gonna go grab Carl. make sure that he's ready for our outro, and we'll go ahead and well, I personally will say goodnight. Gorilla or Kier here saying we hope to see you next time. So until then, bye for now.